Hey everyone, this is Tierra with Journey of Grace channel. Just coming to check in. I know it's been a while since I actually checked in. I think it was probably last weigh-in. So I made a status on my Facebook yesterday that I was off track and I wasn't sure even how to get back on track because I was so far off. Everything just kind of kept rolling. My schedule has been really busy. I ate out a couple of times. Different things like that. I had been eating some everything. And if you're not following me on Facebook, you feel free to. It's Tierra's Journey of Grace. And I do think the ones that sent me messages, comments, pictures, motivation, inspiration, Drill with Gentle Weight Loss, Cena with Cena Getting Fit, and a few more people did as well. So I really appreciate that. I really felt like you all were concerned about me and concerned about this journey that we're all on together. So I really just came to talk about the day-to-day struggles of what's been going on with me and how not just one thing triggered me getting off track, but multiple things triggered me getting off track. So first off, the kids being out of school for the summer. Grocery has went sky high with them being out of school for the summer. It's way more. It costs more. As I told y'all, I had an extra kid here for the summer, as well as my daughter's out of school for the summer. Grocery bill has went out the roof. Food is leaving faster than I ever thought it would. So yeah, all of that has been happening. My daughter will be homeschooled after this year. Well, after this summer. She's not going back to a public school. She was in a public school, and that's just a personal choice for my household and what I feel like God would have me to do to raise my child right. As he said, train them in the way to go. So that's what I plan on doing. So she'll be homeschooled. So it's really kind of getting me into the motion of her being at home and things like that. But I was used to just being me and my husband. We'll eat maybe a meal or two a day, and we was good. Michaela, she would only be home for dinner because she ate breakfast and lunch at school. So her being home and then her company being over for the summer has really taken a toll on groceries. So I ran out of groceries faster than I thought I was going to run out. So I was having to go to the store, grab something here, grab something there. And then I've been trying to get the entire family on this eating right thing, because if we don't change together, it's going to cause me to fail. Because if they have chips and dips and cookies and candies in the house, I'm addict to junk food. I will eat that stuff. So my biggest thing is get it out of the house. Get it out of here. If it's not here, I won't eat it. So my husband, he's come along with that pretty good. The kids, they're like, oh my God, they about to go crazy because they can't have the junk food and stuff. And, you know, I really think that a lot of these things start in childhood with obesity and overeating and being food addicts. I believe they start in childhood. I believe that I was affected in my childhood because I had Viennas and potted meat and bologna and hot dogs and chips and dips and cookies and candies and all of that. And it honestly affected me because my mom, she was a single parent. She worked and she did what she could. And we ate out and things like that. So it really took a toll on me from my childhood. So now I have been breaking the kids down. They're not used to just eating 3 meals a day with a snack here and there. They're used to just going in the refrigerator eating what they want to. So they're already having an issue with food. So dealing with them, with not just myself, but with everyone as a whole, has been challenging for me. Having the girls on a schedule, they have their own work schedule basically. They have to get up, brush their teeth, wash their face, have to get up at 7 o'clock. They have to do chores. They have to have morning prayer, morning Bible study. They have to walk in the morning. They have to ride their bikes 10 laps around the neighborhood we live in, 5 laps walking. They have to exercise in the evening. They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and a snack throughout the day, 1-2 snacks at the most. They have to pick up a skill. Right now their skill is crocheting. So I feel like having them on a schedule and getting them to the place that they need to be. They also have to read a book every day for like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's just really a lot trying to get them and keep them on a schedule, to teach them discipline and teach them work ethics, and to teach them character, basically how to bond with one another and how to work together, teamwork, and the importance of working together, the importance of having each other, the importance of eating right and being healthy, all of that. So that's one thing that I have been dealing with as a mother and a wife. My husband, he really don't gain weight like talk about. His biggest thing is rice and sweet and sour chicken and food like that, Asian food, which is very high in sodium, and you know rice is starchy. So I did take his cooking privileges away for like a week or two. That week that I showed you my food and I had lost about 9 pounds, I did take it from him, and I did it even though I'm working, because I wanted to eat really clean, and as you can see, it paid off because I had lost 9 pounds. So that was another thing. And then I was dealing with some things mentally and emotionally with my ex-husband and my daughter, because we have a daughter together. So we kind of clash on things there. So it's just a whole big old headache on that. Let's not even go into it. And then I got on Facebook on my personal page, because I did have a personal page, which I deactivated again. I got off a couple of months ago because I wanted to work on myself. I wanted to separate myself from a lot of things and a lot of people that were not beneficial for my lifestyle. And I had left this church that I was in, and I was an ordained minister there. I was associate minister, and me and my husband, we made the decision to leave. Just a lot of things wasn't right, didn't line up with the Bible, and we didn't want to be walking in error just because we was following behind a man instead of following behind God. So when I did open my Facebook back up, my personal Facebook, I got all of these inboxes with scriptures that were taken out of context. Just hurtful things were said by people that I thought loved me, and that I thought they were there for me. They were here for me and everything. When in reality, they were caught up in an organization, which is the building per se. And it really bothered me. I couldn't believe the things that I read and the things that I got accused of and all of that. So that was a battle within itself. I had to deal with some things personally, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. One of the people was even my ex that I was dating right before I married my husband. We was dating for like 6 months. He wasn't ready for marriage. I didn't want to date if I wasn't going to marry you. So that was a lot. And then he inboxed me with crazy stuff. So yeah, it was all an emotional roller coaster there. I think it was more spiritual though, because I had to get in this place in God, and he did let me know that he had me, and that he called me by name, and he called me out by name, and that I'm his sheep and he is my shepherd, and I must follow behind what he tells me to do and not what man tells me to do. I've always been a people pleaser in my life, and God is really just breaking the strongholds of that. Second off, my husband is taking summer classes with the local community college around here, and summer classes are very intense. The things that you would do in 5-6 months, he has to do in 2 months. I'm helping with him with his public speaking class, because he's not a big talker. I love to talk. As you can see, I'm already in 9 minutes. So that there has been kind of big too. He's also in between jobs, getting ready to start a new job. Working from home is really not working out for him. It's a lot of false companies out there, and you just really have to be aware when it comes to working from home, but you won't know unless you try, just about. So he's going to try to go out in the field of what he's getting his degree in and get a job, which is like an hour away. So we may be moving to another town, which is an hour away. So there's just a lot going on there. As I told y'all a while back that I was working 2 jobs, I still am. I'm working 20 hours a week on one job, which is my part-time job from home, and I'm working 50 hours a week on my full-time job. I really just want extra money because I'm homeschooling my daughter, so I have to purchase the curriculum, different things like that. It's just a lot of things that I want to do. So it's only for this summer while she's out of school, and that's what I try to remind myself, that this will be over soon. It's only for the summer. I'm only working 2 jobs for the summer. I'm actually thinking about going part-time when it's time to start homeschooling. Just drop one job altogether and go part-time on the other. So, what else is going on? I think that's it, I believe. Yeah, so I've been getting up like at 6 o'clock in the morning, working to probably almost 11, and then going to my other job from 3 to midnight. So I'm like up from 6 in the morning all the way to like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I really haven't fit time in for the gym this week. I haven't been probably since Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, it's been definitely a challenge lately to get everything in, to fit it right, to keep the kids on schedule, to keep them doing what they're supposed to do. With them just coming into these things, it is definitely a breaking process. We have to check behind them. We have to go over them. We have to make them redo things. And raising kids is a full-time job. I would tell any mother, it is a full-time job, and your job is never over. But other than that, I think that I think that it'll get better. I feel like once I get into it more, once I learn more, and I do obligate a lot to the kids as far as cleaning wise. It's something I haven't had to worry about. It's cleaning up. That's one thing that they have taken off of me. The next thing that I would like to be taken off of me is for them to learn a little independence, where they're able to do things without asking a million questions all at one time. So yeah, we working on these things over this way. And those are just my day-to-day struggles. I'm not trying to make excuses for myself or anything like that, or making it seem like it's okay to not eat right and to not exercise. That's the last thing that I'm saying. What I'm saying in this video is that there are struggles to eating right. Eating right is a full-time job, and exercising as well. Working 2 other jobs and raising kids and all of this extra stuff that's been going on in my life is something. But a lot of things my husband told me you have control over. You can delete that other Facebook page. You can delete these people. You can remove them. Like, they don't have to be there. This is not something that you have to have. So the things that I don't have to have going on in my life, I prefer not to have them going on in my life. So I really appreciate the support, the encouragement, the love, the concern that everyone did show to me over this week that I have been off course. Gentle Weight Loss Drea, her advice to me was to get a meal plan and stick to it. So I did last night pour my energy into the foods that I was going to buy, the things that I was going to do. I didn't set a meal plan for today, but I did get in my grocery shopping and everything. So I'm going to do my haul on my groceries a little bit later. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and always remember to be true to yourself, true to God, and you'll always be true to others. Talk to you later.